How did existentialism shape an entire anime genre? Imagine a world where characters are not just fighting villains or saving the day, but are also wrestling with questions about who they are and what life really means. That's the power of existentialism in anime. It's a philosophy that focuses on individual existence, freedom, and the search for purpose in a universe that often feels cold and indifferent. This way of thinking has influenced how stories are told, making anime more than just entertainment. It becomes a mirror for viewers to reflect it on their own lives. One of the earliest and most influential examples is Neon Genesis Evangelion. It's a mecha series on the surface, but underneath, it explores deep themes like identity, loneliness, and fear of rejection. The main character, a teenage pilot, struggles with feelings of inadequacy and the pressure to live up to expectations. The show doesn't give easy answers. Instead, it pushes viewers to confront the discomfort of uncertainty and the idea that each person must find their own meaning. This approach changed how anime could tell stories that are both emotionally intense and philosophically rich. Another key example is Cowboy Bebop. It follows space bounty hunters who are haunted by their pasts and searching for something they can't quite name. The characters are flawed, and their journeys are about more than just catching criminals. The ending is left open, making us wonder if they ever find peace or purpose. It highlights that life isn't about reaching a final goal but about the experiences and choices we make along the way. This idea is central to existentialism. Life is a continuous process of creating meaning amid chaos. Ghost in the Shell takes the questions of identity even further. The main character, a cyborg, wonders if her thoughts and memories are truly her own or just data stored in a machine. It asks what makes us human when technology blurs the lines between flesh and machine. These questions aren't just science fiction. They reflected real concerns about how technology impacts our sense of self and consciousness. Even anime set in worlds beyond the future often explore existential themes. For example, Steins' Gate is about time travel but really focuses on the consequences of choices and the burden of responsibility. The protagonist faces tough decisions, knowing that every change can have unpredictable effects. It shows that freedom comes with anxiety and that life's biggest questions often have no clear answers. Even popular action anime like Naruto and Attack on Titan touch on existential ideas. Characters are faced with defining who they want to be and what they stand for. They struggle with pain, growth, and the search for purpose, showing that meaning is something each person creates for themselves. These stories reminded us that internal conflicts are just as important as external battles. In the end, anime shaped by existentialism often centers on characters fighting their own doubts and fears. Their stories may not always end happily, but they feel honest and real. This focus on internal struggles adds depth and makes the genre more relatable. It encourages viewers to ask their own questions about life, freedom, and identity. That's how existentialism has helped anime become a genre that not only entertains but also makes us think about what it truly means to be human.